I've been here before. A lot of clad in this park. I'm still looking for my first silver. But I got my first signal of the day just a few minutes in a nice Washington quarter. I actually hit it a little bit right there on the head. You can see the mark. Just a clad quarter, a little bit older one. It's got the eagle on the back. It's like 1970. And the last quarter richer. Alright, I'll get back to you if I find something. Thanks. It's still clad, but I guess I'll take it. Like Axel says, I'll take and dig clad all day, every day. Got a quarter and penny. It's pretty crusty. I'm thinking it's a Zinc and Lincoln. Not really sure. I can't really see it, but 26 cents cheaper. 26 cents more wealthier. Alright, get back to you. I was getting ready to wrap it up. Quite a ways from the car, way over there. But dug a high signal right here. I actually thought I would be getting a dime or something, and don't know how well you can see it, but I got a ring. It's like a toe ring. It's very, very small, and I'm pretty sure it's not gold. It says India on the inside, so probably not gold, but still, it's a ring. Ring number 2 for this year, and I'm not certain that it's not gold, but it's not marked like 10K or anything like that, but sure does look like gold. And there's another signal down in this hole, so I got to get that out. I think that might be the actual signal I was digging when I got this, so I'll get back to you. The end result of this hole, as you can see, I got a Fago top, I got a beaver tail, and I got the little toe ring. Like I say, I don't know if it's gold or not. I don't think that it is, but cool to find a ring as well. But I think this might have been the culprit right here. This is the signal I was getting. But you dig these, you never know. Something good might happen. I'll get back to you. I'm on this hill, and years ago, before we built the addition in our home, there was a small, like a lean-to over there. And over here on this hill right here, we did a lot of burning of the excess stuff, the wood and whatever. There's a lot of nails, a lot of junk in here. But I'm getting a good signal in this plug right here, so we'll try it out, see what we got. Yeah, that's just a piece of aluminum or something. And that just might be it right there. Don't know. Something aluminum probably, though. Alright, I'll get back to you. Back at this park in Holly, Michigan. It's called Crapo Park. Kind of looks like it's spelled Crapo Park, but it's Crapo Park. And as you can see, the pavilion and the little playground. It's not a big park at all. And basically all I've ever found here is some clad, but I thought I would come over here and give it one more try. It is a very old park, and well, I know over there on that far side of the playground over there, there's a lot of pennies still yet to be dug. But I thought I'd go right up the middle here first and see what this park will give up. Hopefully, you know, somebody missed a silver, but I'm pretty sure it's been picked over fairly well by detectorists, because I've yet to find anything here of any real value. I think maybe 1 or 2 quarters, a few nickels, and not even any dimes. So we'll see what happens, but wish me luck. I'll get back to you when something happens. Just found me an awesome find. Hot Wheels. Usually they have a date on the bottom of them. There's some writing. I can't quite see it. I've cleaned it up a little bit, but it's actually like a Dodge Caliber, like my car. If you look at that, there's my car out there, that orange one. Look at that. Just put orange on it, and you've got my car. So, pretty cool. Good find. Here's a quick wrap-up of my two different park hunts. As you can see, Cyclone Park is the one that gave up the quarters and the dimes. And I think I got a couple pennies from there, not very many. But then Crapo Park was all pennies today, 1 nickel and 1 Canadian. Also at Cyclone Park, the first park, I got this ring. Don't know much about it yet. An interesting thing, I came home yesterday and dug in the yard for just a little bit. I think I found 1 penny. It's in this group here, and this. And I don't know how well you can see that, but it says Carhartt, and I think it's pretty old. I don't know how old Carhartt is, but that was off of somebody's Carhartts. And then the standard copper, brass shells, lead pieces, whatever. So last 2 days, this is kind of it, and not real productive, but fun anyway. And that's the whole point, is that you have fun. And I'm going to be showing a video about tumbling. This is my tumbling bowl right there, and these are some coins that I actually tumbled, and I don't know how well you can see them, but they're in pretty good shape. And these look like these. Now, they're pretty presentable, and they'll go in any machine or Coinstar, or you could roll them up and give them to a bank or whatever. 1 quarter there, as you can tell, came from Cyclone Park. That's got that red tint to it, but for the most part, they came out really well. So the tumbler does really well, and that's where these will be headed as soon as I get some more. So be doing another batch of tumbling, but it's kind of fun, something to do when you're not detecting, and just a fun hunt anyway. Those 2 parks, no silvers. So anyway, thanks for watching, and God bless everyone. Hey diggers, I just wanted to add the little card that I found. There's a little boy that came into the park, and I thought he might like that little car, so I ended up giving it to him. So my little collection stands at 3. Yep, a wrecker and 2 fire engines. And we'll give the new car to the young little boy. He was happy to have it. So, all's well that ends well. Thanks for watching. I got this signal, 84, 85, and usually that's a quarter, and I'm looking down here in the hole. I'm digging in my yard again. I got shut out the other day. I think I got 1 penny, but I'm seeing the rim of a quarter, and it looks like it's a silver. It is. It's 1945. It looks like. I'll take one good close look here. 1945. Looks like it's a D. Denver mark. 1945. This is my second silver. It was a faint signal right here by my barn. And as you can see, this is probably 7 inches deep at least. 7 inches deep. It was a faint signal. And a 1945 silver quarter. My first dig of the afternoon. It's raining. Well, just barely misting. Sprinkling. It's been cool all day long. I listened to the ball game. Did some work in the barn, cleaning things up. And finally decided I'm going to go ahead and dig for a little while. My first signal, and it's my second silver of the year, 1945D silver quarter. Alright. Yeah, I'm a little excited. I'm not one of those guys that gets 200 silvers a year. But this is number 2, so now we can get going from there. And we know that this is the second silver I found on my property. Alright, awesome. Just getting a good signal in this plug right here. Could be a bottle cap. I don't know. It's fluctuating a lot, so that's why I say it could be a bottle cap, but we'll see. There it is right there. It's a memorial. It's an older one though. Can't really get a date on it, but yeah, I'll take it. You know, that's why ring up high is because it's a real copper. Alright, I'll take it. A few more of the things that I dug up since I dug up that quarter. This is really cool. I think this is a link for to tie up a horse, and this was with it. It was kind of like that. And you know, if you know what that is, you see how one is pointed this way and one is pointed in. That may have been how they did it. Might have been for a yoke, or you know, but that's very heavy duty, and it's old, and I think it's really cool. I put it on the wire wheel a little bit, cleaned it off a little bit because I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to keep it. These two things, they were together. Pretty much came out just like that out of the hole. Made a real high sound. And I wasn't sad to dig up this piece of metal. This is really heavy duty stuff. Oh, and well, how long has it been since you've seen one like that? Old sort of a plug adapter for, you can plug that in and you can plug in 3 more plugs. They were not very safe. Found that out in front of the barn. You can tell it looks 50s just by the roundness of the shape and these little grooves and stuff. I would say 50s or 60s. It's been in there a long time. I don't think I'll be using it, but it is kind of cool to find it. And this was a great find. Now you look at this and you may not know what this is if you're not into archery. But if you're into archery, I knew right away what this is. And this is not very old at all, and actually what it does is it screws into the sight, and inside, when you unscrew this, there are batteries, which I've already taken out, and they're right here, as you can see, 3 little batteries, LR41s. But when you screw this in, when it's on your bow and on the sight, it's about like that, and as you screw it in more all the way, when it makes full contact, the light comes on. The bulb is right here, and it comes on and it lights up your pins, you know, for those, you know, when it's coming into around dusk or so, you know, you can light up those pins and get a better shot. So that's 20 bucks at least right there. So that's a $20 find if it works. So I just gotta find some batteries and put them in there and see what happens. But that was really cool to find that. And then 2 memorials, one zinc, an 83, and this one's really in good shape. I mean, for a 64, the date is just so pronounced on that. It's that coin, for being in the ground, is in really good shape, and I think that's been in the ground for a long time. But yeah, it won't be long that these are going to be worth a lot of money as well. I'm hearing as much as 10 cents for a copper penny. Canada has already done away with their copper pennies, and our system is next. And as you can see, they're starting to use this stuff. It's called zinc and Lincolns, most people call them. And when they're in the ground, they deteriorate. Maybe they made them for that in mind, that when they go into the ground, they just let them deteriorate. But they deteriorate really quickly, and this one's an 83. And not too bad a shape. I've seen a lot worse. So all in all, it's been kind of a good hunt. I got that quarter, and I'm really thrilled about that. More copper. It's not a lot. I could have dug more. I know there's a lot more out there. But yeah, this is just a little teeny piece of copper, but I guess could be considered copper as well inside. But I think 2 of the best finds is this for the bow sight and these. This is really cool. I just wonder, you know, this thing could talk and tell me how old it is. I would say turn of the century, maybe even into the 1800s and back. Some of the ground out here is undisturbed. Other parts were bulldozed and moved when we put an addition on the house and whatnot, but other areas are basically untouched. And this was probably 6 or 8 inches down, and this was with it, like I said. So if any of you out there, Marty or Axel or some of you guys, you might know more about this, you can see kind of where they put it together. Let me know. Send me a PM. Alright, thanks for watching.